Hello, everybody. No intro music today because I've been playing with my StreamYard. Whew, yeah, it's foodie time. Hi, everybody. Well, today is Thursday. And the great thing about Thursday is it's almost Friday. 4th of July, y'all. 4th of July. I'm excited because I'm going to Indianapolis to see my daughter. Welcome to Foodie Time. Foodie Time is a connect and grow chat. What we do is we help communities to connect to each other. Yeah, I'm just now drinking my coffee, so please bear with me. It's been a busy morning. But anyway, we helped communities to connect with each other, and we have Nightbot to help us with that. All you have to do is type hashtag grow, and it'll show your link in the chat. Now, let me just say, yesterday was a busy day. Yesterday, I was on so many lives. Okay, let me see. I'll tell you, Selling Cook George. I went to see him. Edna's World. Their Wednesday night chat. Bill and Scott. Bill came on without Scott. Then Scott showed up. I was like, wow. And at the same time, Blessed was doing her live or starting her live. Then Scotty J and Cheryl at 9:30. It was busy. It was a busy live night. I don't know. It seemed like I was hopping from live to live hopping. Start that as a phrase. Live hopping. That's what I was doing. It's not bar hopping, but live hopping. Anyway, had a good time though. I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff I heard last night. Just hilarious. Just freaking hilarious. Scotty J and Cheryl. And Bill's so funny. I love me some Bill. But Bill, he tries not to talk about Carnival in a mean way because he loves Carnival. Okay. And he'll tell you that he loves Carnival. But I can tell that he's feeling some sad stuff. He is a diamond. It affected them the most, not because of the program. He said Carnival's diamond program sucked. But he still has his white card. So there you go. I feel for you, Bill. I know you love Carnival. Anyway, well, now you don't have to feel guilty when you go on other cruise lines. I don't know if you ever did feel guilty, but now you really don't have to feel guilty. So, you guys, Scotty's husband's name is James, and James is on the stream with Scotty in the background. He makes his drinks. He makes comments on the side that we can't hear, but I can tell by the expressions on Scotty's face that it was either a good comment or a bad comment. Well, Cheryl and Scotty were talking, and they were talking about drinks. I don't know what they were talking about, but James all of a sudden said, "You're going to drive me to drink." And he makes this really dramatic exit. It was on cue. It was like James has been in theater before. I don't know, but it was hilarious. I'm telling you guys. Scotty fell out of his chair. I almost fell out of my chair. We were just cracking up because I love James. I cannot wait, Scotty, to meet James. That was just so funny. He is so dramatic. But anyway, I'm going to meet both of them eventually here, if not earlier by 2027. Whew, yeah, it was a lot. Cheryl, everybody kept wondering where Jeremy was, but I knew that he was nearby. Jerry's very protective of Cheryl. It's so sweet. But he was sitting on like the other side in the front of her, and he had the fireworks going. If you guys have not seen Scotty J and Cheryl's uh, chat last night, you definitely need to watch the replay. That's all I'm going to say. And then Linda and also, yeah, Linda and Denise did their bullcraft. I'm sorry, I'm getting tangled in my own cords here. Um, they did the bull crafting, and that was funny because, uh, well, I was asking questions. Other people were asking questions. Linda was working on my greeting cards, which she's making handcrafted greeting cards that are so beautiful. for my celebration 1,000 subscribers. And I know y'all are probably thinking, Vicky, you're at 891. Why are you worried about it? I was at 800 just like a couple weeks ago. So I feel like 1,000's going to pop up on me all of a sudden because right now I'm at 891. By the way, if you have not subscribed your extra channels to my channel, I need 9 to get to 900. Yes. So that's why I'm worried about it because somebody had told me that when you hit 800, it moves faster. I did not know it was going to move that fast, y'all. I was just like, whoa. Better get ready. I want to have a little celebration, do a giveaway. I'm going to have to practice over the weekend. I think maybe Sunday I'll practice with the giveaway tool and try to give away something. I have nothing to give away at this point. But we'll see how it goes. Meanwhile, 24 days to my cruise, y'all. I'm excited. MSC Seashore. Everybody keeps telling me that it's a really awesome ship, and I believe it. My favorite thing when I look at it is that air balloon. I cannot wait to do a photo in the air balloon or a video because, you want to give the feeling that you're in the air, I guess. I don't know, but it's going to be fun, y'all. And I'm going with my daughter, and my daughter, the daughter that I'm going to see tomorrow, they have never cruised with us before. Well, that's not true. She cruised with us on Carnival many years ago. Not since she's gotten married. So this will be the first time I'm cruising with her and her husband. So I'm pretty excited about it. And I'm going to get on to the chat, y'all, because there's quite a few people. And I need to start saying hello. Cheryl, beautiful Cheryl Boucher. Good morning. Welcome to Foodie Time, sweetie. Yeah, I saw the Mac Adventures and I connected with them. Thank you for that. I do love to meet other foodies because we tend to talk about and do the same things. Food. In case you didn't know. Next to the chat is Danny. Yo, Danny, welcome to the chat, my friend, my super supporter, my moderator elite. Lori Barber, welcome into Foodie Time. Good morning, y'all. I have not had my coffee. Gotta have my coffee, y'all. I don't know how that happened. This morning's been busy. Lori, how are you doing? You had me cracking up yesterday, too. We are very similar in a lot of things. Lori, she was talking about how her husband keeps an eye on her. Same here. Mine watches too. He makes sure that I turn off the stove, I turn off the oven, I turn off anything that may blow us up. I mean, he keeps an eye on me too. I get it. Angie, whatever floats your boat, welcome to the chat, girl. Hey, we talked a bit the other day. I'm so glad to see you here. Hope everything goes well today. Welcome into the chat. I know you've been going through a lot. She just lost a chicken. A duck. She lost a duck. She lost some goldfish. She lost a duck. This has been a rough, oh my gosh. Losing pets is really hard. It's one of those things that you just don't expect. It just happens. And I don't know why we think that our pets are going to live as long as we do. It doesn't happen quite that way, unfortunately. I have to keep reminding my husband of that because the last puppy or dog that we had passed during the pandemic, and it was his first pet ever. He's from Brooklyn. It was his first pet, first dog, and he was so attached to that dog. And when the dog passed, it took him out. I was like, oh no, we can never get another pet, but here we are. Lori was listening and dotting. And here's Mr. Zach of Coca Culture. It's Foodie Time. Good morning, Mrs. Vicky. A hashtag GLT Raid. GLT is Go Live Together, the chat that comes on right before this chat. The home chat is what I call it because everybody goes there at 9 o'clock Eastern time. I got to keep remembering to say Eastern time because some of us are Central time, some of us are Eastern time, and it can get a bit confusing when you start calculating different scheduled times. Yeah, especially if you haven't had your coffee. Ah, Danny Dizzle, the super supporter, is saying hello to everybody. Linda Toman, hey girl, Linda. We tease Linda because we have a video about Linda. And it says, Linda, listen, Linda. I love Linda. Good morning, dear. How are you doing? Welcome into Foodie Time. Everybody's saying hello. Oh, there's Uncle Dave. Hey, Adventures with Uncle Dave. Hey, y'all. Hi, Uncle Dave. How are you doing? I'm in Miami, but I'm missing a spot right here. You see that? I've got to fix that, but I have not been able to get to the store to save my life. I hope to do that sometime in the next, well, hopefully by Sunday, okay? I might pop up Sunday because, and not probably in the evening because I'm going to test out the giveaway tool. I'm going to try and get this fixed. It's nothing like having part of a scene. Anyway, I'm going to try and do all that, y'all. Got a lot on my menu this weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. Everybody else, do you guys have plans for 4th of July? You know, nobody has really talked about their plans for 4th of July, or maybe they have and I just missed it. That's not impossible. Anthony on the move. Hi, dear. Good morning, everyone. Hi, how are y'all doing? Welcome to Foodie Time. Will G, morning, Will. How are you doing? Welcome to Foodie Time. Will and Kathy are my traveling experts. I tell you, we have some people here that they not only cruise, they spend a lot of time out and about across the world. Lucia and Glenn, like they just came back from Greece. Wow. Being able to say, oh yeah, I just came back from Greece. That's something I want to happen in my life. Kathy. Hey, Kathy Mills, good morning. Can you tell I'm dragging a little bit? Dragging a little bit, gotta drink the coffee. I was planning to have my coffee drunk by the time I came here. But I was trying to hear what was going on and go live together. I was trying to get the dog to do what he needed to do. All kinds of things were going on right before I came on here. So some things kind of went to the side, like my coffee. Maybe things would have happened better if I'd done the coffee first. I got to plan out my morning a little bit better, y'all. Whew, good morning. Welcome in, Kathy. Mel. Okay. Hi, Mel. I love Mel too. Mel, there's a picture of you. Oh, it's on your Facebook. So cute. Mel at PK Adventure Travels. Morning. Welcome to Foodie Time, dear. Are you guys planning something special for 4th of July? I know you guys do it up big when you do camping and stuff. Like I saw them one time, they were camping out by the port. Yeah, at the campground next to the port. I think that's Port Canaveral. Man, don't make me lie. But anyway, I did enjoy it because it was funny. I kept thinking to myself, they can camp out next to a ship. That is so bizarre to me. Well, anyway, camping in general. I've never been camping. I've never been glamping. I've never done any of that. And the reason why is I have a fear of the woods, of fish, of weird things. I grew up with weird fears. Don't know why. Really don't. Linda says, I was waiting for the boa to take Cheryl out. Cheryl had on a garland boa, at 4th of July. And you could just tell that she wasn't comfortable. It was looking like any minute she was gonna be going, I was like, Cheryl, take it off. But I felt confident in the fact, like I said, Jeremy was sitting in front of her. So I kept thinking, I know Jeremy is sitting nearby. Please don't let the boa get Cheryl, okay? Weekends with Nay. Hi, girl. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome into Foodie Time, dear. Welcome to the chat. WC Wainwright. Hey, welcome back. Haven't seen you for a minute. Hope everything's been okay. Morning at WC.100. You will make it. Welcome in, sir. I'm glad you're here. Good morning. I heard you say something about an air balloon. I saw something really bad. I won't talk about it, but please be careful. It's not a real air balloon, WC. It is a not a it's I don't even know what to call it. It is a fixture that's inside the ship that has a background that looks like you're like I've got a background right now. It looks like you're floating in the air over the city or something. Dude, don't worry. I will never, I repeat, never get on an air balloon that is really in the air. Whew, I won't even get on the one that's tethered at the Coco K. I'm no. With my luck, it'll come untethered, and I'll be like, okay, we weren't expecting this to happen. We go floating off into the air somewhere. Hey, it's the other PK Adventure person. Hey, Mr. FedEx, PK Adventure Travels. Hi, all working and lurking. Mel is here. Did they know? They're both here. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome into the chat, my friend. I was teaching people the Rhine method of connecting to channels, and it was interesting because people were listening. You should do a course. I'm telling you, you should do a course. I would send people to the course because yeah, some people just don't know how to connect to a channel. It's interesting. Whatever though, it's one of those things. It's like like you guys always say, when you connect to people, you don't really expect they're going to connect back because a lot of people don't, and that's okay. It's just one of them things. But it's funny that the people who are trying to connect do it wrong, and then YouTube drops their subscription. And how sad is that? So they'll never know that we're here at 10 a.m. because their connection got lost. See what I'm saying? It could be a bummer. And look at all the people they could have met. So I always tell people, be sure. Look, I'm going to grab a tissue real quick and do some dabbing, y'all. Be sure and connect correctly, because it may hurt you in the long run if you're not connected to somebody. And I know that sounds crazy, but look what community they would be missing if they did that. If their sub falls off and they never find out about Go Live Together or us, a beautiful Cheryl. I agree, Cheryl. Yeah, that picture, girl. Lori Barber says, if my hubby wasn't so over cruising, I know where this is going. Carnival has given him a bad taste in his mouth. We would join you on the seashore. I know. My husband's over cruising too, but for a different reason. I think he's just all cruised out. He's not mad at me. He's just disappointed that we haven't gone on an all-inclusive in at least 2 years now. See, what was the last one? I think was Cancun, and I think we went to Planet Hollywood, but don't quote me. We may have been on another one since then, but I don't think so. Controversial Cruising. Good morning, foodies. Hey, Scott, over there in the world, America, having a good time. Sounds like you're having a good time. I can't believe, well, it's Scott. Scott is able to get in the chat, get on the cruise ship, do all the stuff on the cruise ship, and still get on the chat. Only you, Scott. Only you. So I guess Thursday night trivia is not happening tonight since you're not here, because I don't believe that you're going to try and do that from the ship. That's a little too complicated. But anyway, I'm not going to ever misjudge you though, Scott, because You always surprise me. I surprised him. He was talking about World America. He didn't know on Bill's show that I had watched his vlog already and was mentioning because Bill had said something about the food, and I said, well, Scott had said MDR was not up to snuff, and and everybody was like, okay, how does she know that? Including Scott. How'd she? Oh, she was listening. Hey, I pay attention to food information, just so you know. When somebody says something is good or something is bad, I'm there. I'm like, okay, cross that out. On Mac Adventures this morning, they were talking about the pizza made Mac sick that they have on the Valiant Lady. And I'm going to tell you, it did the same thing to me. It's a white pie. And guess what a white pie has on it? Dairy. Yeah, it did not go well for me on Scarlet Lady. I will never, ever, ever, because they used real cream. Oh my gosh. Yeah, same here, Mac. Same thing happened to me. I'm never, ever, ever eating another white pie again. Hey, guess who it is? Whoop, whoop. It's Scotty J Travels coming in. Scotty. Yeah, I almost fell off the chair. James is funny. He is so funny. But yeah, I heard what you said about he said that you shouldn't do the Lego because you're just doing a lot. Yeah, I think James thinks you're just doing a lot. You're already doing too much. Oh my gosh. You do a lot. He's a travel agent. He works. So he right now he's watching me on the television somewhere. He works and he also has this he's got a TikTok and he's got this and just this alone is beginning to get pretty big. I mean, dude, you've been showing up. Soon you're going to catch up with Scott. And that takes a lot, right? That takes a lot. There's two people that I always see in chats. It's Scott and Danny. Danny's everywhere. Danny, I saw you in a chat uh, of some new people that were in New York. I can't even remember their names now, and I'm connected to them. I need to remember so many people lately that I've connected to. I'm having a hard time with names, y'all. I have dementia, which I already knew that. I have a little bit of dementia, so I can't remember certain things, odd things. I can remember food. Things I want to remember really bad, I can remember. But when it comes to people's names, I can remember faces. And it's hard to remember faces when you never see faces on YouTube unless you go to the vlogs. So once I've seen you in a video, usually I can remember your face. But as far as remembering names, it can be really hard. So look at him. He's doing the assignment. Scotty's saying hashtag girl. I notice your channel is growing, dude. I saw how many numbers you have now. You go, dude. They're having a conversation. Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. Canadian Family Life. Hey, all. With that beautiful logo. I love that logo. It is so awesome. I tell you, I love it when I see you in Tuber Chat. I go in there. Sometimes I don't know anybody in there, but every once in a while I'll see you and Ryan. Sometimes the Fam Adventures. Who else do I see in there? Oh, yeah, New Horizons. He's in there. So sometimes I see my people's in there. And I feel good because then I don't feel like, I don't know. Sometimes you get in a chat and you don't know anybody and you just kind of feel like you're standing alone in a corner, like at a dance or something. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. No plans, just crafting. Okay. Well, girl, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. And I cannot wait to show y'all Linda's card she's making for me. We're making them in such a way. Now, I'm going to tell you, I've ordered 6 of them, okay? And they're a set of 2 of each of the 3. So what's cool about it is these are originals by Linda. So they're going to have her signature on them, her logo signature. And I wanted her to say the Tolman collection, but she already has her own logo and stuff. So of course, you got to stick with your own brand, right? So I wanted to be original. They're handcrafted. They're valued about $10 a piece. That's my value of them. I think that's an undervalue, actually. When you see all the work she put into making these cards. And if you haven't seen that, you need to go to her live today. Uh, it is today, right? At 1 o'clock before I, say something that's wrong. Um, you should go to Linda's live and see how much she does to make these handcrafted cards. And she said to me, now, these are not going to look like store-bought cards. And I said, God, I hope not. I want them to be handcrafted. My parents, when I was younger, I always gave them handcrafted cards because, well, I was a kid. And I went through great detail to make their cards. So I value that. Okay. I value handcrafted stuff in general. So she's making me these cards, and I'm going to be giving away one set of them on my celebration when I hit 1,000. We're going to have a party, y'all, party. And also some other stuff, a couple other things I'm going to give away. Also, Denise is going to be making me a luggage tags and stuff. Denise is very talented. Most people do not know all the stuff that Denise can do, but she's going to make that for me too. So I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping that I get all this stuff together and we do the giveaway, and I actually know how to do the giveaway. Jeremy trained me. I got to go back and look at that recording. Was that 2 days ago? Jeremy, I don't remember what day it was, but I think it was probably Monday or Tuesday. Maybe Tuesday, but he did a training, and I got to remember which one it is to go back to it. I should have marked it. I always like I can't even say it's the one I liked because I like all of them. I click the thumbs up on all of the go lives. So hopefully that giveaway will work. If not, we'll do something else. Okay, we'll figure out a way to do the giveaway. I know Nightbot has a giveaway too, but it looks more complicated than anything else I've seen on Nightbot. And that's saying a lot, okay? So anyway, I said all that to say Linda's cards. You guys you need to start giving away her cards, okay? It's a win-win situation, okay? She gets more business and we get something special to give away. So that's pretty freaking awesome. And same with Denise. Denise is going to also give us stuff to give away, or sell us stuff, because I'm paying her, and you should pay them too. I don't know how much y'all pay them, but their time and their talents are worth a lot. So I know that $10 is not the true value of that card, especially to me. And I told her I'm giving away 3, but I'm keeping 3. Okay, so y'all know I've got the originals. I'm going to have the originals, and I'm not even going to give them away. We made them so that you can write on the inside, congratulations on your graduation, happy birthday, happy anniversary. We made them so the inside is totally up to you. So you can send these cards out to somebody, and they will really think, wow, they got a handcrafted card and send it to me. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, please thumbs up and feed the algorithm, as Jen always says. Jen, I love Jen. I watch Jen on my TV because during that period of time, I'm pretty busy. I'm rolling in this household, okay? Nettie, hey, sick dog. Took her outside. Quick, I am here now. Oh, okay. Everybody's pets are not doing well. I hope your dog is better. Mine did something crazy yesterday, Nettie. This dog is so diabolical. He's tall and he can see from a distance what's on the counter. And yesterday I was making chicken wings, lemon pepper chicken wings in the air fryer. But one of the chicken wings, I don't know if y'all noticed, chicken wings are not doing so well lately. They do not look good. It's like they beat them poor chickens. I don't know, but One of them just looked too suspect to me, so I put it off to the side of six wings. You know how Purdue does their six wings? I took one of those wings and I pushed it to the side in the little container. And I was like, okay, I'm not messing with that one because it looks like this chicken just went through hard times. And I left it there like a crazy person because I was thinking in my mind that I was going to show it to Jorge and say, what do you think about this chicken wing? Should I stop buying chicken wings at Kroger? I mean, that's how rough it looked. And y'all, I came back to get that chicken wing to show it to Jorge, and it was gone. And it was not sitting like on the edge of the counter. It was sitting back a little bit. My dog can get up on the counter with his paws, grab stuff, and eat it. And I said to Jorge, I said, did you move the chicken wing? And he says, what chicken wing? I said, I left a chicken wing up on a raw chicken wing up on the counter to show you. And he goes, oh no. I saw an empty container on the ground and I threw it away. That dog. He ate my dinner one night. I left to go to the restroom and I came back and my dinner was gone. He loves chicken. Okay, just so you know. He watches everything I do. He's diabolical. Oh, Denise. Hi, Denise. Driving and listening. Welcome into Foodie Time. Yes, I'm talking about Ollie Wan Kenobi. Who named him Ollie Wan Kenobi? His name used to be Ollie by his previous owners. We inherited him and changed his name to Wan. So now his name is Ollie Wan Kenobi. Oh, anyway, Kathy says, cookout with my sister. Oh, okay, same here. But my daughter at her condo complex, small group of residents hoping to move there as well. Oh, great. As I'm currently trying to buy a unit, time to downsize and get ready to retire. Woohoo! In 2026. Kathy, yay. Yeah, retirement, big deal. Big deal. Okay, Kathy. Now, don't be like the rest of us, retire and then, take on YouTube. Don't do that. Everybody else will go, you should put this stuff out on YouTube. Girl, you've seen this journey. You know what we go through. It's hilarious. But I'm excited for you, Kathy. That's so exciting. Oh, man. I can remember when I retired. Now, here's some warnings about no plans working. Oh, God, girl. On 4th of July, okay. I will eat a hot dog for you and drink some cider. I'm taking cider with me because my daughter does not drink cider, and I know she ain't got no cider. I'm taking my cider with me, girl. Anyway, but yeah, one thing I got to tell you, Kathy Mills, about retirement. Do not do what I did. When I retired, I got off my normal schedule a lot. I mean, I was up at 2 a.m. in the morning. Within about 2 or 3 weeks, I was sick as a dog because you have worked the same schedule for years or a similar schedule, and you're used to a particular way of doing things. And if you're not careful when you retire, even though it's a wonderful thing, you may actually mess yourself up by going like to the opposite schedule or doing stuff that you don't normally do at a pace you don't normally do. So all I can say is on your retirement, plan something that makes you go to a similar schedule. If it's crafting, if it's YouTube, it's probably going to be traveling knowing you, but girl, I was so messed up. It took me like 2 months to get back to normal again. I was sick. And my husband was like, why are you still up? It's almost 3 a.m. I looked like somebody had beat me up. I was so happy to be retired, but I had no clue how it was going to affect me. Linda Tolman says, oh my God, I used to love to go camping. Such a great feeling, sitting in the mountains, drinking your morning coffee. Oh, yeah, my morning coffee. And watching the deer and the bears on the other side. Yeah, on the other side. Girl, you just visualized my nightmare. Bears on the other side of a little river. Your vision is a little different from mine. I think mine is closer to glamping. Okay, just like oh wow. We went to I can't even remember Culebra in San Juan, not San Juan, in Puerto Rico. It's an island. You got to take a ferry out there, and it's beautiful. It's the most gorgeous island. It has nothing there, y'all. Nothing. But the water and the sand is beautiful, and people camp on the beach. And as it was getting darker, I noticed it was getting darker, and we weren't camping. We were just there. We had to go back and catch the ferry to go back to Puerto Rico. I should have vlogged that, but I was not a vlogger at that particular time. I wish I had been, because I really wished I had got all that on tape. I'm planning to do it again, go out there one day. And next time, I'm taking a tent. My husband doesn't believe me. Every time I say this, I always say, okay, if I'm going to camp anywhere, it's going to be on a beach somewhere. Okay, that's how that's going to happen. And every time I say it, he says, she's so full of it. She's just teasing me because he really wants to do it. But he's not going to get his hopes up because he knows that, I've never camped before. It's not likely that I'm going to start in the near future. But I really do want to do that. So it's Culebra, Culebra, Culebra. Most beautiful island. But you got to take a ferry out there. That's the only thing. You got to go to this little bitty poke town where the port is, take a ferry, or you could hire or you could pay for a yacht or a catamaran and go out there. But it's going to cost you, okay? So we decided to do the poor version. We went to the port, got on the ferry, took the 2-hour ride, I think it was, or something like that. And when we got there, we were not disappointed. It was so gorgeous. But next time I go, I'm taking a pup tent with me, and we're going to try it. We'll see how it goes, y'all. That would be so cool. So everybody's talking. Hey, WC says, oh, okay, I feel better now. Sorry to freak you out like that. I have not done one banner. Where is Sherman at? He's off the job. I have not done one banner. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so everybody's saying hello, 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 hello. Danny, what's up, Ryan and Mel? Can't wait to meet you soon. I know, right? I wish I was going on Ryan's cruise, which is on this banner as it's going by. The cruise that goes to, you know what? I'm just going to show the video. Why even bother to try to explain this? I could just show this to you. He does such a good job of explaining it. I'm going to let you explain it, dear. 1019, don't lose my spot. I hate when I lose my spot. It's nothing worse.
Are you ready to escape the everyday? Then mark your calendars for November 22nd, 2025, because you're cordially invited on the cruise of a lifetime. We're sailing on the brand new MSC World America, the first MSC ship built just for the U.S. market. This ship is massive, modern, and packed with next-level fun. We will be departing from Miami, Florida, and the first stop is Roatan, Honduras. Has a lot of lush rainforest, but trust me, the snorkeling is the best. Next up is Costa Maya, where you can explore Mayan ruins, or our favorite, a secluded, all-inclusive in the jungle. Next up, Cozumel, a true Caribbean classic with the beach clubs, or helmet diving. Last but not least, we stop in Ocean Cay, MSC's private island in the Bahamas with white sparkling sandy beaches and a lighthouse. And here's the best part, group rates are still way under current prices. but not for long, so make sure you act fast before these prices are gone. Cruise how you want. Chill, explore, or go full throttle. Or hang out with Ryan and Melinda from PK Adventure Travels. We'll be right there with you having the time of our life. Book now and make Thanksgiving 2025 unforgettable. And we will see you on the scenic route.
Linda, listen, Linda.
Linda, listen, Linda. You need to book the cruise. February 2027. It's a Valentine's cruise. We're sailing out of Miami on the 14th of February. And Denise is going to be there. And I'm going to be there. And the other Scott and Zach's going to be there. So book it. Yes, book it. Emily?
I'm going to be there too. Yeah, so we got some great group cruises rolling through here on the banner. Seeing us travel. Sherman's not here, but he has a really good one coming up in September. That's a back-to-back. Scotty J's got the Carnival Jubilee, October 18th of 2025. He's going to be in Galveston. And then Rob has the Booze Cruise 3.0 in October as well. And then we also have How We Cruise. Julie and them are doing the MSC Meraviglia in New York. And also, Jeremy and Cheryl are going to have the MSC Seascape November 9th out of Galveston. A lot of good stuff. And you saw PK Adventures. He's got a discount going right now that's good until July 20-something. It's coming up, so you better book that. He said you can save $300 to $400 with that group cruise rate. So do that. And then there's the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. And with that, you guys, and Danny's got a meetup the same time that I'm cruising out. Danny has got a meetup in Disney Springs, July 27th. So there's a lot coming up this year. The next year, let's see, we'll switch over to 2026. Next year, we've got some other really awesome cruises. I even added a new cruise. The new cruise is from Edna. They've got a groupcation that's going on that's coming up in this little banner. They're all chronological. So there you go. This one, Fats and Trey, I didn't put it in there, but that's out of Norfolk, Virginia. I'm going to have to put that in there. Edna's is out of Philadelphia. So that's unique. I don't think I've been on a cruise out of Philadelphia ever and never seen the port. That's pretty cool. So we've got a lot of cruises coming up in 2026, so many that you'll get overwhelmed trying to, figure out which one to get on. The Parkers on the Go, Charvon has got her girls cruise called the Luscious Ladies Cruise, October 22nd to the 26th. And then Tanisha, one of our peoples in our community here that we see every day, she's got the Star of the Seas, the biggest ship by Royal Caribbean, until MSC builds the biggest ship according to MSC. I tell you, I love the rivalry going on. It can only work out good for us, y'all. They're going to keep adding stuff and adding stuff. It can only work out good for us. Hey, the Gen X effect, hooty hoo. How you doing? Bringing in some coffee. Thank you so much, because I need that freaking coffee too. I'm almost out of coffee. Anyway, how you doing, the Gen X effect? I watched your live last night. I watched both yours and Sleep Serenity last night. So thank you for that. It's always good to have a nice background sound that makes you more relaxed so you can sleep better. I love it that people are now doing those as lives, because then you have an opportunity to help somebody get watch hours, and we're all about the support, guys. We're all about the support. And you also get to hear something that'll help you go to sleep. So there you go. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hey, girl, welcome in. Hello. Do you got plans for the 4th of July? Seems like a lot of people are not planning something. I must be one of the few people going somewhere, and I'm not even going that far. I'm going 2.5 hours away. So, and I can only drive about 2 hours. So that last half hour is going to be rough. Bone Tired Traveler says, no trivia tonight. That's good to know. Please, Scott, take your vacation, man. You're on vacation, man. I swear, he has been in the chat like he's never left, right? Linda says, I've got a question for all you cruisers. Uh-oh. Linda, you got a question for us? Now I got to find the question. Look. Oh, me and Linda should should do a BC after dark. Yeah, that's probably true. She's about to ask the question. Here we go. I was watching a cruise vlogger. They were at a restaurant that had no menus on board. If you do not get internet, how are you going to see a menu? Well, they do a QR code. But yeah, I can see what your point is. And here's the thing. They don't tell you this, but they also have menus. Now, this is a thing. When you go on a cruise ship and they say to you, we don't have menus, you say to them, I can't see on this. Or you can tell them, I never have my phone with me at the time. So I'm like, dude, I don't have my phone. I can't, even if I had my phone, I can't read the menu on a phone. It doesn't work for me. So they do have menus. So don't believe the hype. There is actually menus at every restaurant for people like me who can't see, and also for people who don't have a phone, because there you go. They're thinking everybody has the ability to pull up a QR code, and some people just can't. So, there's a lot of older people that don't even know what a QR code is. And I saw that happening when I was on Royal. When they first started trying to do QR codes, that didn't work. Didn't last very long at all. It was during the pandemic. It lasted for about a month. They realized the menus were much more important to people. So, Linda, yes, Denise, we can do that. I would love that if you guys do a nighttime one. Linda, the Wi-Fi network itself will let you get the menus, but it won't if you don't have a phone, though, dear. And you don't have to do that. Don't do what you don't have to do. Now, I realize that a lot of the cruise ships are trying to change over to the younger, more techier version life, but they need to deal with us still, sweetie. They look. I do not like that. I think that they need to keep some menus available for older people that don't know how to use the phone, who don't carry a phone, because that's one of my gripes. That is one of my things is everything's changing over to phones, but people like my dad, who was not phone literate, they can't switch over as easily as everybody else has. They should still be able to accommodate you if you are an older senior person, or if you cannot see, or if you do not have the ability to see things well, they should still accommodate you. But anyway, Scott says, and most still have paper options if you prefer. Almost all, because they would be stupid not to. If they don't have paper options, that means they're going to have to read it to you. Let me get my phone, ma'am, so I can read this menu to you. And if your friend at the table pulls up the menu and pass around his or her phone. During the pandemic, part of the point of not having the menus was so that you would not be touching the same stuff. Now think about that for a second. What you just said, Scott, about passing the phone around. That was probably why it didn't last very long. Okay, I'm guessing. Okay, so we'll allow you to access the apps for the cruise and menus, but not internet. Yeah, cruise ships do not work fairly, girlfriend. Imagine that. They do have an intranet. When you get on the ship, you can get some things for free. Okay. You can see everything that's on the app. And just about every cruise ship now has their own app. Although MSC, right now, I'm not happy with your app. Okay. I'm going to rant real quick here. I have been continuously, and there's only 6 of us telling people what their booking number is. MSC, what is going on with your app? Anyway, but not internet. Yeah. Intranet, not internet. Yeah. Internet, of course, as you know, is the ability to go outside of the boat. Intranet is only stuff that's on the app that has to do with onboard stuff. So there you go. But, they do allow you to do some things on the internet, like chat. They have free chat on Royal Caribbean. I don't know about the rest of them. I can't remember about Virgin. I don't think Virgin had a chat, but they have free Wi-Fi. So there you go. That's the key, Linda. Get on the right ship. Virgin Voyages, no kids, no gratuities. They give you a menu. Everything is free on board. And you get internet. Okay, so there you go. It depends on what cruise line you get on as to what happens. And the cruise lines app as well, Linda. Scott says, I'm everywhere. Yes, you are. You so are everywhere. You just wouldn't be able to be on YouTube like I am now, or FB, etc., unless you're on Virgin. Or you have free Wi-Fi on MSC. And that happens. A lot of people now are booking the free Wi-Fi and gratuities on the paying a little bit extra, although if you're paying a little bit extra, it's not free. Just say, no problem, Linda, my lady. Yo, Ang. Yo, Ange. Okay, Vicky, Joe, and Ange. I love them. Okay. Well, thank you, Danny. Joe and Ange. I love them. Everybody's still saying hello. Scott, are you going on tonight? He may pop up, so anything's possible. Linda, yeah, if I do get on a cruise, I love that you join us, but I think I would be so overwhelmed looking at all the things around me. No, you wouldn't, because if you go on with us, you'll be looking at us. You won't have time to look at the cruise. Why YouTube and FB would be non-existent in my mind. LMAO. Yeah, if we're around, you will be distracted, girlfriend. Ordered the tags today. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. So Denise does luggage tags and shirts and stuff like that. And Linda does American greetings, does greeting cards. Where is Ron? That's a good question. Where is Ron? I haven't seen him. Last night he was missing too. So they do a lot of stuff, and we need to use some of their services for our stuff that we give away for sure. Greetings, everyone. Happy Thursday. Denise is very talented. Yes, so is Linda, and so are so many other people. Lori also does painting, diamond painting, and stuff too. I mean, so many people have different talents we don't know about. Denise rocks. I'm so glad I found Eddie, which led me to her. I needed a Cricut crafting buddy. Okay. He's out hustling. Yep. Yes, indeedy. Linda with the purple hearts. Yes, girl. Yes. Keeping with the brand. I like it. I like it. Happy Thursday to all. New person. One of my friends broke but bountifully blessed. Carol. Carol, thank you for putting your name in there. We appreciate that. Hi, Carol. My new friend, Carol. Yeah, connect with Carol. Carol, type hashtag GROW and show everybody your link so people can connect with you. Okay? Like I did. Denise will always have a special place with me. She's my first. Oh my. Jaden, hello, Jaden. Welcome back. Welcome into Foodie Time. So glad you came today. Y'all are making me blush. No, just Scotty. Linda, so Denise, are you wanting to do a fill-in of Scott's time slot since there is no TTT? Is that what you're thinking? Uh-oh, there might be something coming on tonight, y'all. Look, don't say you're not going to be somewhere. By the way, y'all, I'm not going to be here tomorrow, so 10 o'clock will be open. Just saying. Yes, Linda. No TTT tonight, right, Scott? They're just making sure. But Scott will show up. Obi-Wan. Yes, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Broke but bountifully blessed, Carol says the fireworks will be at the high school down the street. Might walk down there and go live. That would be sweet. Do that, Carol. Unfortunately, not Linda. Yeah, Scott will not be there tonight. So you guys have an opportunity to come on in the evening. Lori says, I was puppy sitting and left a rack of ribs, raw, dry rubbed, in the center of my island. Went to check the coals. Yep. Not even sure which one. They all looked at each other like he did it. Or was it me? Like the Shaggy song, was it me? Anyway, that's funny, Lord. At least I know who to blame. Scott says, you and Denise should run a trivia. Denise knows how to do it. Wow. Okay, Denise, I've given her the power. You've had the power bestowed on you by the master. She knows the passwords and how to do it. I can even go in and double check it. Look at him. Look at him mentoring you. I'm wearing my TT t-shirt today too, Fenice. Pulled the ribs off the counter and gnawed the end, not partial to raw spare ribs. Yes, I cut off the last rib, washed and respired, and grilled for dinner. Oh my gosh. Retirement. I was messed up mentally as well. JT is still working. I felt bad for not having to get up and go somewhere. Not me, girlfriend. I'm so past that now. I eventually got over it. Now these next 2 years need to fly by for him. I know. I can't get Jorge to retire. Y'all, he has no abs. He has only one good reason to work. And that, oh, Eddie. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in, Eddie, to Foodie Time. The only reason my husband is working is to get away from me. No, I'm just kidding. He likes being on a schedule. He really does. And he did get messed up. He was retired 3 times now. Well, the last time was during the pandemic. That was the longest time, for almost a freaking year, y'all. And we did puzzles. We did so much together that I think it just plain drove him crazy. He wanted so bad to go back to work. I was like, dude, go back to work. My father, let that man work. Ryan said, yes, only 21 days left at these prices. Then I have to give back the rooms. I know. I hate giving back rooms, but you have to do it. You have to do it. You can't pay for them suckers, right? Bone Tired Travelers, bull crafting after dark tonight at 9 p.m. It's official. Also, Bill's going to be at 7 p.m. So Warm Strong Adventures is going to be on at 7 p.m. Eastern, and bull crafting will be on at 9 p.m. Okay, there you go. Thank you for the shout out. Hey, shout out. Eddie. I'll be there. Denise can't wait. So happy because I missed a lot of yesterday's. Yeah, I missed part of it too. I mean, I was running all over the place. Good morning, everybody. Sherman, where the heck have you been? No, I'm on 2026, but you don't know that I missed the first. Did play 2 commercials though. I need a commercial from you, Sherman. I'd advise you to hire Scott. Good morning, everybody. Sherman, I just here for those 2026 cruises and 2027. Don't forget about the unhinged. Who is Cappy? I, we go through this every single time. Good morning, T and John. Hey, welcome back, you guys, to Foodie Time. Nice to see you. Hi, T. How have you been? You got 4th of July plans? Hey, you guys, it's the after party. Woohoo! After party. You know, some days I'm excited. Some days I'm like, oh, God, it's the after party. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So, yo, Eddie. Hi, T. I tell you, Sherman, I know, Sherman, where have you been? you, you know, I didn't start the 2025 till like after 10:30. Oh my God. What is your favorite kind of coffee, Eddie Lugo Studios? I want to know that too. Oh my gosh, it's Mac Ventures Travel. Hey, brand new friends, y'all. Type hashtag GROW, or maybe Danny will drop the link because she dropped it earlier. But if you type hashtag grow, you will grow because this particular community is a connect and grow community, and we always support other creators. So definitely you guys got to go over. Hey, I got to tell you, Matt, that white pie pizza on Valiant Lady, don't do it. I got sick as a dog too, man. It was not pretty. It was not a good way to end my night. Oh my gosh. But I forgot white pie pizza has cream in it. Cream does not agree with a lot of people. No, especially late at night like that. It was not good. Please please thumbs up the chat. And like I said, y'all type hashtag grow so that you can connect with everybody. Nettie, how much bigger do these ships need to be? That's a good question. I think I like the moderate ships. Denise was telling me the Mariner of the Seas by Royal Caribbean is leaving out of New Orleans. Now, I know that's not close to you, but that is a mid-sized ship, and I am going to take it. It starts in November of next year. I'm definitely getting on that ship, y'all, because I love that ship. Thank you so much for watching. I did watch, and you know what? I got really sleepy. Those sleepy live chats with the dripping waters and stuff. It does it for me. T and John's Journeys, Yocano, a brand from Puerto Rico. Oh, yeah. Okay. Didn't know that. Good information. Ventures Travel says, yes, I had the white pizza. That cream is real. Like you would expect on Virgin. Virgin does everything to the max. Okay. All their stuff is real. That's why their food is so good. That's why they have won awards for food. That is why they are my favorite cruise line. So just so you know. And that white pizza had real cream on it. And y'all, real cream. Oh, that white sauce was real. I was sick as a dog. I will never, ever eat a white pizza again. Oh my God. Martin J. Martin J. I'm just going to call you Martin. Another new friend. Hi, welcome. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Type hashtag grow if you want to show people your link, and Nightbot will do that for you. Here for support. Thank you so much, Brooke. You know what? You are at the best place for support. This community comes from the chat that comes on before me, from 9 to 10 Eastern time. That is Cheryl and Jeremy and Eddie. Eddie, yo. You just saw Cheryl, the beautiful Boucher that's in here, Cheryl Boucher. And they started out the Connect and Grow for me, and it helped me out a lot. So I decided to do the same because I feel like helping people on YouTube has become a little bit of a mission for me now. I don't even care if people connect to me when I connect to them. I want them to grow because I feel like YouTube is an opportunity for so many small channels to grow. Okay, get a chance out there, get able to get some residual income. I'm all about the residual income, y'all. That kind of thing. So I really do feel like it is time for us. It's time for us to be able to have our own businesses, to be able to do what we can do. And we need to help each other as a community, as a YouTube community, not just as small communities, but all the communities combined to help each other any way that we can. And YouTube doesn't seem to mind that, which is good. Can you imagine if they told us, well, you can't do connect and chat, you can't do connect and grow? You know, that would be a bummer, y'all. We connected yesterday, we really did. And you know what? I connected to a lot of people yesterday, but I do remember all the people that come in here. So thank you for coming in here. The other people, hopefully one day will come in. Hopefully they sub the right way and their sub doesn't get dropped. I don't know. But I did connect with a lot of people yesterday. I go out and purposely meet people who have interests that are similar to mine. You know, I go to a lot of cooking channels, a lot of travel channels. I also like people who budget well, you know, uh, and that type of thing. And also people who like to do connect and grow, it's just like me. So there you go. Bull crafting after dark tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. Thanks, Eddie. I'm not usually picky about my coffee, but I do like good coffee. I tell you what, I hear MSC, and I do remember from the last time I was on MSC that the coffee is the real deal. And I'm planning to do espresso martinis, espresso coffee. I hope I can handle all that on this Manjaro. We'll see. It's going to be an experiment right there. How well does Vicky handle food when she's on a shot, you know, for her diabetes? Sorry, phone call interrupted me. Yes, trivia on bullcrafting after dark, 9 p.m. Eastern. Love it. Yes. Nettie, yep, Vicky, I'm going to the backyard with a glass of water with my margarita. She has to have something to wash down her stuff, okay? And watch TV all day with the fan blowing in my face. Sounds like a good plan. I should come up there. You know, it is 74 degrees here right now, going up to 87. So it's not that bad today. So I imagine you guys are having a good, beautiful day too. Broke says, and I'm not calling you Broke, I'm calling you Carol. Carol, I'm going to watch some lives on the 4th, Gail's Southern Living, and Simply Jan Homestead. Okay. Yeah, there are a lot of really good channels out there. I'm gonna get to all of them eventually. Meanwhile, I also have to support this community. So it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. My husband said to me, it wasn't the same that James said to you, Scotty, but he did say to me, you sure are on YouTube a lot. But he can't talk to me about that because he is on the TV more than I am on YouTube. And that's hard to believe. But he does work during the day too. So, but, you know, everybody's got their thing, right? Eddie says, I live on coffee 24/7. He is not joking. 365. LOL. He really does. And usually throw in a shot of hazelnut. Yum. I can drink it all day. I can't. I can only do 1 cup in the morning because otherwise I will not sleep. I can't even do chocolate after 5. After 5, I won't sleep. What? Q or what? Q or what? I don't know. Scotty was talking about this last night. He says that by the time you get to people's chat, they're talking about something that you talked about now, but they talked about 30 minutes earlier. Here's a secret. They do not care about us elderly people. Look it up. 65 plus is elderly, LOL. I know, Nettie. One day, oh, Dave, thank you, Danny. Danny gave me a hint, okay? She said, Vicky, you skipped over Yoda. Sorry, Yoda. Dave, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Foodie Time After Party. I've got the after party clips. I need some music, y'all. I think I'm going to go on Suno and make something. Yeah. It's got to be high. It's got to be high beat, high rhythm, something with lots of energy. I'm sure they can do that. I guess they can do that. We'll see. One day, my wife and I will go on a cruise one day. WC, just do it. Don't say one day. Pick a day. Look at all of these cruises. Pick a day. That's next year. Oh, yeah, me and my hair. I'm mirrored and I can't figure out which way to get the hair out of my eyeballs. One day, my wife and I will go. No, but pick a day and go. You know, if you pick a day right now and say next year or the 2027 cruise with the rest of us, it doesn't matter, whatever you want to do, you can pay on that cruise, okay, until November 16th. The Unhinged Cruise, the final payment date is November 16th of 2026. 2026! So you could pay on that cruise for a whole year and some, okay? And that's a lovely thing. Now, true, you're going to have to pay $500 deposit. And that's $250 per person, okay? But you're going to love it. And we're going to be there. So if it's your first cruise, you don't have to worry. We will make sure you're not overwhelmed. We are a little crazy, though. You might be overwhelmed by us, not by the cruise. But there you go. Good morning, Rasta Eddie. He still has not forgot the fact that you freaked him out when you put on that wig. Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. Oh my gosh, y'all. Saturday night, we come on at 9 p.m. Eastern on Eddie's stream. And some of the stuff that happens is just crazy. Blessed to Crochet, welcome in. You got here before the after party, but I'm just now getting here. So hello, everyone. Hi, Blessed to Crochet. Hello, Eddie. I gave you a shout out on Tuesday. Thank you for giving me a shout out in the morning. I still don't know about the shout out thing yet. I'm working on it, y'all. I got too much going on. Like James says, it's just too much. It's just too much. Blessed to Crochet, Eddie, I did it on both channels. Lovely, lovely. And she's typing her hashtag grow. She knows the assignment. See? Hashtag grow. She's showing y'all her link. Okay. That's Mary. Hello, Dave. Nettie, they can laminate the menus and wash them down like the clean everything else. How's that? I hate all the QR code stuff. Yeah. Yeah, a phone is how I caught COVID last September. I'm telling you, I never leave the house. My brother is a social butterfly. He used my phone. I got COVID. I was pissed. Wow. He used your phone and he didn't obviously wash his hands before. That's even worse, Linda. Because people do not seem to understand that COVID is caught by your hands, okay? Because like the flu, it's viral, which means when it hits your hands, if you rub your eye, pick your nose, put anything that you touched in your mouth, yeah. You've got it. I don't know if y'all saw the Bernie Mac episode where he showed how the little baby girl got everybody sick, and every part would show how it was so funny because every part would show this green stuff on her hands and green stuff that she touched, and when everybody touched it, they had the green stuff. That's exactly how flu and everything else is passed around. So all I can say is do not let people touch your stuff. I got COVID once because of pickleball. They keep the paddles in a basket, y'all. And the guy who takes the paddleball rackets out of the baskets got COVID and touched our paddles. And we got COVID. It was like, come on now. We got COVID because it's so easy to pass COVID that way. Anyway. Everybody saying hello. We will be live tonight on this channel on the Blessed to Crochet on 6 p.m. Eastern, and then more connection on our other channel. So at the same time, or how are y'all doing that? So you're doing 6 p.m. Eastern, and at the same time, you're also doing more connection, or is it going to follow? I didn't follow that. Maybe one of these days I'll make them cruise. I'll make who cruise? I'll make them cruise. Okay. Okay. Carnival has $5 a cruise chat. When you get home, you find out Thursday at 2 a.m. friend was in the casino. Why do they charge them $5? Why do you charge $5 on the intranet? We just talked about this. Carnival, whatever. Lori, roll on the floor. Vicky, starstruck. Starstruck. Cranky Ron is in time out, Sherman says. Why is he in time out? What happened? Why is he cranky? Cranky Ron. Okay. Oh my God. Hashtag grow. There you go. Elle, hi Elle, welcome to the after party. You got here 4 minutes before the after party, but I'm just now getting to it, dear. Hey Elle's endeavors, please type hashtag grow and share your link. She knows the assignment. Sherman, Darlene must have put Ron in timeout room, LOL. Yeah, probably said, you've been on here much too much. Brooke, oh, Carol. Girl, it's going to take a minute, okay? Hi, thank you for the shout out. Thank you, sweetie. Oh my gosh, Sherman, you're funny. And there it goes. There's a link. Everybody connect to T and John. And everybody else that has typed hashtag grow, please connect with them if you haven't already. You guys, I am 9 away from 900. Getting closer, Linda. We're going to have a, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda, we're almost at 900. I promise you, 1,000 is going to happen before I go on my cruise. How scary is that? I just know it is because of how fast we went through 800. I'm thinking to myself, I better hurry up and learn how to do this giveaway, y'all. Pressure, the pressure. Dun, 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 dun. I can't sing that, so pressure. Morning blessed. I'm feeling the pressure, y'all. I mean, it's supposed to be a happy event when you get to 1,000, but not if you plan something and then all of a sudden it's coming at you really faster than you thought it was going to. Okay. T and John's journeys. Hope everyone has a great day. Got to log on for work meeting. Have a great 4th holiday. Thank you, T. Be sure and click the like button before you go. You probably already did it though, because I know you. You're a sweetie. And also, yeah, hashtag grow. You did that. Yeah, you've done all the stuff. You go, girl. You've done all the stuff. At WC Wainwright. Okay. Hello. Hello, Mac. Okay, Mac Ventures Travel. Is your name Mac, or is Mac the last name of your family? How did you get Mac? Hello, Tassie, or T. I think that's supposed to be T. Okay. T did drop her link. She does food. I love her vlogs because they talk about food. Second thumbs up from Bless. Yay, thank you. I needed that. This is our other channel. We are focusing on connection within the chat. Great. Hashtag grow. It is a connect and grow chat. Yeah. So there you go. Morning. It's 11 o'clock a.m. It's after party right there. Right there. L. Okay. Hashtag pro from Nettie. Please connect to Nettie. Laurie Barber. After party, you guys. We are way past that. Okay, I'm so behind. After party, dang, Lori, beat me to it. Mac, and there's Mac Adventures. Please connect with them. I don't think they typed hashtag grow. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Okay. Hearts in the chat. Woohoo! And the shades. The shades, y'all. I got my shades. This is from Cheryl Boucher and Jeremy. I won one of their giveaways, and they were giving away luggage tags. This is so pretty. I love that. Yeah. I love luggage tags because they keep you from losing your luggage when you're trying to find it on them freaking turnabout things. What do they call that? I can't stand them things. Converter belts, whatever, conveyor belt. That is, you're trying to grab off your suitcase. Meanwhile, some big guy gets in front of you and he's slinging stuff. And you're like, ah, don't throw luggage on me. I mean, yeah, when you're small and your luggage is big, there's nothing worse than trying to get it off of a conveyor belt. Blessed to crochet. I'm back. Had to go get the coffee. I know, right? After party. You got to be waiting for the after party. Mac Ventures Travel. That white pizza broke me down. They need to put a warning on that pizza, dude. This is real cream. I know. I know. And Jorge only had one piece of my white pizza and he got sick. Only one piece of it. He had a pepperoni. And then he says, well, let me try and taste this white pizza. I might like it. He didn't. Lori Barber, why would you eat a specialty cheese pizza if you are lactose intolerant? Just dairy with a little bread. Well, here's the thing. Cream, not only is it a dairy product, but it's also a very strong acid. Most people don't realize that cream has the double effect. I can eat cheese, but I cannot eat cream. Cream does something to me. And for me, it has to be a certain amount of cream. I can do a little bit of cream, like in my coffee. But if I eat a cream-based sauce, like Alfredo, and it's real cream, I will know immediately that it's real cream. Okay. And I can tell you that most cruise ships are not using real cream. Because I can eat their Alfredo with no problems. I don't know what they're putting in that stuff. But that particular situation on Virgin, after the first night, because I had the pizza the first night, I realized they use real cream. So I was very careful after that. That has happened to me one time before in an ice cream shop that had real cream. It was a Grater's ice cream, has real cream in it. Never again. No cream for me. Never again. So some people are not lactose intolerant, but they still can't eat cream because of the acid and the way that it hits your stomach. It's just crazy. Oh, I love these. Okay, those are some emojis I haven't seen. I love is that a martini or that's a drink? And some dancing. Thumbs up. Yes, thank you so much, dear. Hashtag grow from Angie, my friend across the bridge, and a blue heart from Elle. Thank you, Elle. I love hearts in the chat. We are help each other grow. That is why we are doing blessing through connection, giving back. It is a wonderful thing, and I love doing it, and I know you do too. More income, more cruising, blessed to crochet. I know. Our community, we know that we need to support each other because we want to cruise together. Bone Tired Travelers. Okay, gotta run. See y'all at 9 tonight. Okay, sweetie. Love the emojis. Bone Tired. She's funny. With a ship and some oxen. Bull crafting. Bull crafting. Okay, that's what that's about. Those are bulls. See you tonight, Denise. Yep. YT likes to play with our numbers all the time. Yeah, and I kind of get it. I mean, from their perspective, they got to deal with trolls in the big way. Trolls and bots especially. And those bots, they got to make sure people cannot hack the system by botting in and subbing to one channel. They got to make sure that they stay fair and balanced. And that is really hard because there are so many technical ways to do things, especially with AI and everything. I don't know. YT, they're rough. This is a tough journey, but I can see from their perspective, it's even harder. So, Linda, correction, no trivia, just bull crafting at 9. Okay, MSC good coffee. Everybody says that, and I can remember I did experience that on the Divina. So, hey, Rising Stars Theater. Hi, girl. Hi, foodies. Welcome to the chat. Please type hashtag grow if you would like to share your link so that Nightbot can do that for you. Yeah. Sherman, Vicky, we just booked another Virgin Cruise. Woo! On the Valiant Lady out of Miami, August 16th to the 21st, 2027. Not a group cruise, or at least not yet. Anyone that wants to try Virgin, come on and join us. You can market it as a non-group cruise and then change it to a group cruise later if you want to. But even on a non-group cruise, you can also take a group if you want to. The whole point of a non-group cruise is you can book it any way you want to. So, even if you were coming on the February 14th cruise, which I know you are, Sherman, you can also book that as a group. You can bring a group if you want to. I mean, you're going to have to tell Liz that all them people are coming. I can hear her now. Oh, my. WC says, do they have hazelnut creamer on cruises? Not that I know of, sweetie, but maybe they do on somebody's cruise, but I've never seen it on there. I've only seen it in Panera Bread. Blessed to Crochet. We may try to go catch some fireworks. That's good. I know I'll be seeing them if I'm still there. If I'm still there at 10 o'clock or whenever they do them up in the north. No milk for me, WC. I know. I understand. It's a thing. It's a thing. About to make some coffee. Good. Good. Enjoy your cruise, mister. Please rest, which I know you ain't doing. Try to get some relaxation. Enjoy that PTO because soon you got to come back. Yeah. Have a good time. Model Lori Ann. See, we're catching all the people after the after party. Model Lori Ann's a new friend. Hello, beautiful. Saying hello. Hi, you're the beautiful one. You got the model in your name. Hey, I'm too short to be a model. I'm only 5'2". And too old. Now, when I was younger, I could have maybe modeled hair. I had a fro. I'm telling you, I couldn't have modeled anything, but still. Happy Thursday, everyone. Model Laura Ann, welcome into Foodie Time's after party. After party. My great aunt used to have black coffee, and that's all she would drink all day long. My grandma used to drink something out of that cup. It wasn't coffee. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. What's grandma got in that cup? It ain't coffee. Bless, hello, friend. Oh, I tell you what, hashtag grow to show your channel in the link in the chat if you're a creator and you want to link with us. If you don't want to link to us, don't show your channel. That's all I'm saying. Don't show it. Vicky, I have Suno. I will see if I can make something up for the after party. I'm going to do it. It's one of the things that's on my list. And I don't know if they can do the up-tempo that I'm planning. It's going to be really up-tempo. So we'll see. I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do Suno for probably a few things. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to do it. WC Wainwright. I live on coffee 24/7, but I have to have hazelnut creamer. Well, you may have to pack some with you, dude. This is what you do. You go to the Kroger or whatever is your grocery store. They sell little hazelnut creamers. Yeah, and French vanilla too. I can't remember. Is it Carnation that makes them hazelnut creamers? But anyway, take some, pack it in a plastic bag just in case. Put it in the middle of your suitcase. Yeah, but pack it in a plastic bag because they do some crazy stuff. Yeah, to that stuff, to those suitcases. Sorry, you didn't get my QR question. Q or what? Oh, I get it. You were talking elderly. Q or what? Funny, Laura, you funny. 66 years old. Hello, model Laura. Yeah, I'm 66. Are you 66 too? Join the 66 club. Ryan says, I am still here, but I'm still sick and pushing through my last day. Dude, before the holiday here at work. Ugh. Dude, yes. Okay, well, I hope you feel better, Ryan. That's crazy. I'm glad tomorrow is a day off for you. It's not a day off for everybody, as Denise pointed out. My sarcasm doesn't trigger over chat. Too much time between. It's great though when I don't get a joke. Hashtag grow. Thank you, Ryan. Sounds like a plan. Yes, you should come on our cruise. It's a carnival celebration cruise. You've seen the advertisements. My hair is driving me crazy. The fan, there's like one hair that's just like kind of anyway, check mark. Yeah. Come on the 2027. It's February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, so that's easy to remember, but it's the carnival celebration. It'll be your first cruise, and you will get the most unusual situation, meaning that you will be with a bunch of crazy people. You might try and take a smaller cruise before then. I'm going to try and do the Mariner of the Seas. Where are you located, WC? You might be near there. You might be near there. Blessed to Crochet Vicky. You can do shout outs and schedule them out. I don't even know what a shout out is. We have shout outs scheduled for almost the entire month of July. We use Canva to create shout outs. Yeah, you're going to have to do a little more explanation. Shout outs. It's a YouTube thing, I think, and I don't know what it is, but I hear people say they gave me a shout out, and I'm like, thank you. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad. And Nettie says, oh my, that episode was too funny. I think that show is on Netflix now. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. I know. That was a very funny show, but that episode was real. After that, I was so paranoid, Nettie. I would not touch anything. It's like, this is me with here's me with a tissue. Look, I'm with the tissue going, okay, who's had this phone? Ooh, who's had this? Oh, don't touch that door now. Everything was with a tissue. I was pulling tissues out like my grandma, Yeah, that's how I took it. That's what happened to me. But it was a good episode. It really was. Do you need a passport and medical shots to go? You don't need medical shots anymore, thank God. You do need a passport or birth certificate and driver's license. But if you don't have a passport, W, you should get a passport. Because here's the thing. The cruise ship says you don't have to get a passport if it's a closed-loop cruise, meaning it started in Miami and it came back to Miami, okay? Because that's from a United States port back to a United States port. But here's the thing. What happens if you have an accident while you're out playing and having a good time, or you get sick while you're in Curacao, or while you're in Barbados or wherever? you cruise to. Then what? What if you have to go to a hospital? You are not a citizen there. You need your passport. So I tell people all the time, you don't have to have a passport, but why the heck would you leave without a passport? Anything can happen. And I do mean anything. Trying to save up all my energy for our live tonight with Seth from Carnival. You have a live tonight. When was you going to tell me that? You know that. And it's funny, I've got Ryan on my list. I don't have a time. What is the time of your live tonight, dear? I think it's 7. I want to say 7. I'm just making up times for him. Come in and ask any all questions you have about Carnival's new celebration key. We will try to get Seth to answer them. I know, because you're sick. You can't be doing a live tonight. You will not be live, okay? 7 p.m. I knew it. Okay, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern for Ryan's live, 7 p.m. Eastern for Bill's live. I'm doing 2 lives tonight. And you know what? I'm members of both of y'all's channel. Look. Okay. Anyway, I will be there too. I will have to do double tubing. I will watch both at the same time, but I will watch both of them. I'll be there, Ryan. I will be there too, sweetie. Never had COVID, but I don't carry a phone or a purse, which is probably why you've never had COVID. And you've probably not had to share a dipping spoon on anything like buffets, because that was the other way that people were getting it. So yes, I like that Royal gives everyone the chat for free. They didn't used to, but so many people complain. It was only $1.99, but so many people were like, why are we paying for something that's on the app? Yeah, so they had to take that off. So now it's free to chat on Royal. We will be doing 6 p.m. Eastern on this channel, and then we will be following at 7 p.m. on Blessing Through Connection. Okay, I got you. So one follows the other. That is a good thing. Hello, PK Adventures. Okay, Abigail Carpenter. Hi, Abigail. Welcome in. I love Abigail's channel. Abigail, please type #grow so Nightbot can show your link. That would be so awesome. Okay. Wow, you guys, I've been on here for a minute. The after party continues. Uh-oh. That's the link to the live tonight. Okay, for bull crafting. Bull crafting after dark. Okay. And what they're going to do is they're going to show you their crafting, and they're also going to sing a little. They're going to sing a little. They're going to do a little bit of stuff. They're funny. You're going to hit it today. I just did on Tuesday. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Thank you for that prediction, because you're probably right. Yay. Yay for both of us, and yay for everybody else that's hitting milestones. 900 is a milestone that's been in my brain now for like 3 weeks. Just 3 weeks, y'all. But thank you for that. I do like the speculation, because, yeah, that would be so cool. Mandalorian, love you, girl. L, with the purple heart. Girl, with the purple heart. Those are my brand colors. Purple is my brand color. Am I pointing the right way? There we go. This is my brand right here in purple and gold. It's my thing. Okay. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Abigail. You got to wear your sunglasses if you want to be cool. I've got my sunglasses. They're under all this stuff. I got too much stuff on my desk today. Can't find my sunglasses, y'all. They're here. I'm going outside. We're going to be outside. I should go live outside today. I'm never outside, y'all. My daughter confiscated my luggage tag that I won from GLT because it had a pineapple on it. I know. I love my GLT pineapple with the sunglasses. Thank you, Cheryl. It is my favorite thing. And now I'm going to have some more, because Denise is making luggage tags with my logo on it. And a pineapple too. I'm going to be so cool. Okay, you will get to 1,000. And then you'll want to be 1,000. That's how. Then you'll want 2,000. That's how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. But you know what? Got to get to the 1,000 first. And you know what? I will give away stuff every time I hit 1,000. That's what I'm going to do. I'll hit 1,000, give away stuff. Then I'll hit 2,000, give away stuff. Hey, it'll keep me moving. keep the pressure on. Okay. Anyway. Oh, Forrest. Rest in peace, Joda. Abigail Carpenter says hello. W.C. Wainwright. Okay, the after party may be just a little bit different, y'all. Lori Barber, LOL, on the cruise dairy. Yes, the cruise dairy. Be careful about the real cream. The rest of the stuff is fake cream, so you don't have to worry. Thank you for the hearts, Abigail. It still works, I think. No, not if somebody else does it at the same time you do. WC, you'll have to do it again. Love all these emojis. Oh, and they're mostly stuff that's on my greeting cards. Ships and anchors. You throw in some fans and boots, you're there. Bike, Bone Tired, I subbed. Okay. She subbed Bone Tired. Bone Tired is tired. She works a lot. Okay. Hi, Foodie. Thank you, sweetie, for coming in. I think Denise has it scheduled for 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern. Just looked at it. Uh-oh. Denise, go back and look at your time, sweetie. Model done. He has subbed to you, model. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you guys for connecting so that we can all grow together. And she said, WC, I have you already. Yes, she does. She's on it. Hello, Betty's World. Betty's World. Hey, girl, breaking in. Look, I saw the hearts and did not realize it was yours. Thank you for the hearts, Betty. Hi, guys. Thank you, sweetie, for coming back. You came and then you came back. Either you like us or you just forgot you don't like us. I'm just playing. We're a great community. This community is the best. There is no live tomorrow, sweetie. I'm sorry. I will be on the road tomorrow at this time. Okay. Or in Indianapolis because my daughter's having a 4th of July celebration. And I'm going to be there. I told her I would be there. So there you go. So I won't be here tomorrow, but I might be here Sunday night. I might be here Sunday night around 8 p.m., 9 p.m. We'll see how it goes. Because I missed tomorrow, I want to also test some stuff. I got to test some stuff on my StreamYard. No, you aren't too short or old, LOL. Oh, you're hilarious. Glad to connect. Well, thank you, dear. After party. Yes, after party. And thank you for offering to help bless. I am getting the Suno, and I can't wait to play with it because I know in my head what I want it to sound like. I want to see if there's some way that I can communicate that to Suno. We'll see how that goes. 66 for one more week. Your birthday's coming up. What day is your birthday? I wants to know. Somebody else is having a birthday. Bill is having a birthday. So Bill and Nettie, I wonder if y'all are having the same day birthday. All my July birthdays. Okay, there we go. Blessed to Crochet. Just so you know, if you want to download anything and use it on your YT, you have a subscription now. That was a birthday gift from my hubby. Our theme song for BTC was made through on Suno. Just so you know, if you want to download anything and use it on your YouTube, you have a subscription now. That was a birthday gift from my hubby. Our theme song for BTC was made through on Suno. That was a lot of information, bless you. Okay. She went to Dillon. Like, okay. I don't know. I don't understand the first sentence. So I'll come back to that. We will talk. You're welcome, model. Ryan, feel better. Get better soon. We're all hoping you get better. Thanks, February 14th Carnival to where? Carnival goes to where? You missed the video. San Francisco. You're in San Francisco? Oh my goodness. That's a long ways away. Shout out or when you post someone's link. Oh, shout or out or when you post someone's link. Okay, I got to learn to do some other stuff on YouTube, obviously. They are posting a person's link to their page. That's a shout out. Oh, okay. Now, how do you do that? Tell me how you do it, what WC? Shout out can be done in your community post. Oh, in the community. See, don't know how to use YouTube yet. Been on here for a while. Or in a short or a video. You can tag them in title or in the description, or tag them in both the title and the description. Okay. Description probably would be easier. Please type hashtag grow. I have a passport. I just need to have it renewed. You're not the only one. I got to get mine renewed before 2027, or I ain't going to be getting on there. Thank you for the hearts, Abigail. Thank you. Wait, hashtag wait. Bill has Wednesdays at 7 p.m. I think he has banter on 7 p.m. tonight, too. Bill, are you in here? He needs to stay out of my time slot. No, I think Bill's banter comes on at 7 p.m. tonight. And Cruise Talk comes on with Scott on Wednesday night. If I'm correct. Now, we'll have to check the schedule, y'all, because I don't know. But one good thing about that is I can just click on, the scheduling of lives is very tricky, y'all. It is just so tricky. Why is that? Why is it so tricky? Banter with Bill, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, episode 88. Tips for cruising during hurricane season. And he has been doing that for a long time. You didn't know, Ryan? Don't feel bad. I cannot remember my schedule, neither less than y'all's schedule. I mean, oh my gosh. But yeah. So both of y'all, yeah. Y'all just killing me. NCL charged $9.99 for their app. And I think Bless said she's coming on at 7 too, didn't she? Wow. Okay, Brent, that lets you chat and make phone calls to others on the ship with the app. Hopefully they change that by November. I know, $9.99 in the app. Why? That is free to them. Or it should be free to us, right? I mean, if they're giving us everything else on the app, why would they charge us to chat? That's just wrong. I mean, it's bad enough you're on a ship, you can't communicate with people off the ship, but then you can't even communicate with people on the ship. I mean, they're nickel and diming us for no apparent reason. It's just, it really ticks me off. This is one of the reasons that Virgin is one of my favorite cruise ships. They don't nickel and dime you like that, okay? I get really, really irritated. Love you. Abigail showing her link. Okay, Abigail, that is hashtag Grove will do the same thing in here. Nightbot will show your link, but thank you for doing that. I didn't know it would let you do that. Hey, anything is possible, I guess. Hashing grow. Hashtag grow. Hold it. I will show you in a second here. So it was going to say for the 4th, 18th of February 26th, how much would I need to save per month for 2 people? We need to connect, WC. Since I will get it to you. I will explain this to you. Are you on Facebook, by the way, Mr. Wainwright? Are you on Facebook? I talk to most people in Messenger, but I will connect to you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Vicky is on bonus time. I really am. This is a lot for me. 14th of February, Valentine's Day. How much would I need to start saving now for two people to make the payment? Not very much because like I said, the final payment isn't till February 14th. I mean, till November 16th of 2026. From now until then. So it will be more than a year that you'll be able to pay. So, we got to find out how much it's going to cost first before I explain that part. Because mine wasn't that much, but I used travel agent discount because I have interline benefits with Carnival. So I don't know what the actual cost is, but I can find out for you and let you know. Okay. So Abigail, see what Jaden did? Hashtag grow. That's what it looks like. And I know I keep saying this and you're like, what did she say? There you are. It's hashtag grow. And when you, yeah, there you go. Hey, there you go. There you go. Okay. You need the hashtag grow. There you go. So it shows your link when you do that. Thank you, Abigail, for connecting with our community on live stream. I don't know why it says all of that. It really doesn't need to say all of that. It should just say thank you for, following the assignment. Thank you for connecting with us. Okay, please remember to click the like button. Thank you. Hearts in the chat. Thank you, WC. I'll take those hearts. Thank you. I did it. Yes. Now, every time you come in, I'm here 5 days a week. Okay, at least 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Sometimes on the weekend. So every time you come in, you'll be able to type that, and it will show your link to everybody that's in the chat. Nettie and JT, 1 week from yesterday. It's my birthday all month. 1 week from yesterday. Look, now you're making me do math in the morning. That's 1 week from this is the second, so that's the ninth. No. You are funny. Okay, she's messing with me. She knows that I can't. Still on LOL. Okay. We were just checking to make sure that you are on tonight at 7 p.m. And I think you are because I just looked at your thumbnail. Okay, so there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up. Bill says, same here, Nettie and JT. Your birthday is also the same day? Okay, what is your birthday? Bill, tell me when's your birthday. Okay, gotta run. Everyone have a great day. Sherman, see you later. See you later, sweetie. Yep. You're the same birthday. Oh, no, you're still on. Okay, that's what you're saying. Still on tonight. You're welcome. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Bill. So your birthday is also on the 9th of July? Wow. The coffee hasn't hit yet. When I was talking about a subscription, I was talking about Suno. If you downloaded a song, you have to have a subscription for you to use it on places like YouTube. Ah, okay. No, it's me. I'm not following because I'm just like, people explain stuff to me. I have adult learning syndrome. Okay, I have to hear it 7 times before it sinks in. Anyway, I'm back. Not that you missed me, LOL. Now, what would make you think that? I always assume everybody's here, so I never miss anybody because I'm always assuming they're still. Banter with Bill is going on 2 years, Ryan. Y'all are funny. Hello at Warm Star Adventures. He wasn't feeling well before, Bill. Now he's really not feeling well. Now he's going, okay, that explains a few things. Okay. Why he was only getting half of the community at 7 o'clock. Oh, you guys are funny. Bill is like, Beetlejuice, you say his name 3 times and he appears. He appears and he's like, get off my lawn. We tease him about that. He says, you guys think I'm a grumpy man. No, we don't think you're grumpy. We just know you don't like people in your yard. Ron says, hello, hola, hi, Ron, where you been? We're all like, is Ron in timeout? Last night we missed you. Hello, y'all. We missed you last night. Ron, Scotty J and Cheryl together. It's a lot, y'all. Hi, Ron, were your ears burning? Yeah, Danny says you were in timeout. The darling put you in timeout, man. Yes, ma'am. LOL. Hello, Lori. Oh my gosh. Thank you for finally giving us your link, Bill. We're almost at noon, y'all. Anyway, how are you, sir? Scotty, wait, you still here? LOL, baby. And I've been talking to you like you never left, Scotty. Been cleaning and bam, there you be. I'm getting off at 12, I promise. I had a little extra time because I took the dog out early today. Whew, yeah, but I'm tired. I don't know how y'all do these long streams. Hi again, Scotty. Oh my gosh. Good to hear. Yeah, we missed you last night. Has she made to the BTM yet? Psh, not really. Well, yeah, I did kind of, but then as soon as I got close, everybody started chatting again. I was like, whatever, as you say. I'm on Facebook at One Love United Coast to Coast. One Love United Coast to Coast. Wow. Is that a group? Or is that your name? I'm going to look it up. No worries. WC says he might be coming on the Unhinged with us. Cheryl's going to be so excited. She loves you, W. She's going to be so excited. Cheryl's going to be on there too. Yeah, Ronald, where were you last night, sir? I know we're all in his business. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You mad, bro? I ain't been called by my full name in a while. Mr. Bill. Hey, y'all, I'm going to cancel my 1 p.m. live and just go live with Denise tonight at 9 p.m. Too late to say that, Linda. That group is gone. I have no water. My pump is not working. I have a guy coming to look at it, so we'll need to tend to that. Totally get it. Good luck with that. I hope things will turn out better. Sherman, hey there, bye there. He's gone. 23rd of July. 23rd. And hers is the 9th. Okay. Shout outs. I'm going to try and give away something Sunday night. And you guys are saying, she coming on Sunday night? I'm planning to come on Sunday night. LOL. I like saying the full name when I'm feeling all. Never mind. That is awesome. Abigail said. LOL, Warmstrom. Okay, you win. I thought I was taking over Thursday spot and did not realize you also had a live at the same time. It's all good, Ryan. Bill's okay. Bill is not a grumpy person for real, really. Never a dull moment here. That's true, Bliss. And after party, always never a dull moment. After party. Oh, only the strong survive and live to the after party. We're here. Where have you been, Ron? Danny said she wants to know. Thank y'all. I was listening to Scotty J and Cheryl while I was working. Okay. Yeah, I thought you were only on here for an hour. I know too. Me too, T. Thank you for the wonderful chat and for all your good vibes and advice. Thumbs up. I will be connecting with you, WC. No, thank you for coming, sweetie. I appreciate you. Nettie, what's for lunch? I don't know, but I'm hungry, y'all. Gotta go. Hearts. Thank you, sweetie. So are we ready to go into the after party? No, we're not. We are so not. We're at the bottom of the chat almost. Keisha's here though. Hi. I had to go down the bottom and see who was here. Keisha, welcome to the after party. It's 12 o'clock. We're hungry. We're getting out of here. Dang, we are at 12 o'clock and you're still going strong. Dude, I know, right? And strong probably isn't the right word because I am so tired. Oh man. Hi, Upbeat. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm not strong. So thank you for coming in, Keisha. That's my girl right there. Keisha. I see her in all the chats too. Y'all, I'm getting off of here. Got the lights dimmed. after party. I'm getting off of here, y'all. I'm tired. I'm hungry. The two things I can't handle. I'm tired and I'm hungry. Anyway, so I'm getting off of here. You guys have a great day. Have a great lunch. Eat a sandwich for me. I'm going in here and go make a sandwich. I didn't bring a sandwich. It was just stupid. I didn't bring a sandwich. You know that's not like me. I didn't make a sandwich before this particular chat, and it was a long chat. You guys are awesome. Don't go, Scotty. Don't even mess with me now. Sounding like Lewis, who isn't in here today, thank God. Because he'd be like, no, leave now. He really makes me feel guilty. He really does. And keep going and go. See, Scotty, yeah, you don't want to mess with me now. You know I come to your chat. Don't let me call James. James. I love James. Oh. Anyway, James is my dude right there. Him and Scotty, I love them. Cannot wait to see y'all. Really can't. I may have to go on the Jubilee cruise. Who knows? You never know what can happen. Bye, y'all. Deuces. The food is out. I am leaving, y'all. As soon as I find the end stream.